Go.
Today we will be doing a pre-trip inspection on truck 302C. It's a spray truck. We'll start with opening the hood. You gotta detach it on both sides. Alright, so here's your coolant. See here it says add. If you're below that line, definitely add. This is where you want to be, in between those two lines. If you can't see, open this up, but if your truck is hot, do not open it up. You will get burnt. This pressurized with hot this needs to be like that, and then you can look inside, see if you have anything in there. Check all your fluids while you're here. You could check your linkages, your driver linkage, everything here, your brakes, your tires, everything that you could see, you check. So this one, the transmission fluid is right here. We'll check that when it's hot, when the truck is running. This one here will be your brakes, your brake fluid. You check that the same as the maximum here, and you should fill between here and there. It's right on the max. Again, if you can't see it, open it, take a look inside, check it out. Your engine oil is right here. It's a little bit of a process to get it out. This one you check when the truck is not running, and this oil will come out darker than sin because, you know, diesel. First you clean it out, you put it back in, make sure it's all the way in, take it back out, and then we check the reading. You really can't tell because, like I said, darker than sin, but this is where you want to be, right where we are. So it says, let me see here, this way, it says full right here and add down here. So if you could see that, I don't know if you can see it, but that's where you want to be. We're in the right spot. All right, we'll check the belt since we're here too. Make sure that there's no cracks. It doesn't look like it's falling apart. Everything looks good here. Check the rotors, the brakes while I'm here as well. Make sure everything's good, nothing's leaking. Check all your joints, whatever you can that you see. Make sure nothing's loose and stuff. We'll go to the other side and check the stuff out over here. Over here we have the windshield washer fluid, which needs to be topped off. And there we go. Most of these will tell you somewhere here where what oil we use and all that stuff, but I don't see it here. I don't see the power steering here at all. Oh, this doesn't have what?
Maybe on the other side.
No, this doesn't have a power steering. It's what do you call it? Yeah. So to add the oil, come here. It's right there. I don't know if you, yep, right there.
Black cap.
Yep, it's red underneath it. That's how you know. Let me clean that out so you can see better. There. Well, that's where the oil goes if you need it. Like I said, always check everything, make sure everything's good. You could check your belt on this side as well. It's right here. So you could check your belt right here as well. You don't have to do it from the other side. Again, we check in tires, make sure there's enough tread on them. There's enough pressure. We check the inside here, make sure everything is secure, nothing's leaking. Brakes look good. Lug nuts, always make sure they're tight. You could look at your brakes through here too, make sure that the rotor is not warped and stuff. That's pretty much up here for now. Once we get the engine running, we could check the transmission. Oh, here we go. So Cummins transmission fluid, 16 quarts of 1540 engine oil. please check your fluids daily. We need these trucks to run forever. Now we'll check the lights and stuff. So usually your keys will not be inside the truck. They will be in the toolbox, and that's what we're gonna do. Go get it from the toolbox. Please watch your step. Not all trucks have steps like these. Sorry. And keys are right here. Go back out and check everything else out. Let's go that way. Oh yeah, let's do the duals while we're right here. So always, again, check for tread. These are covered in dirt, but there's plenty of tread here. These are brand new tires. Make sure there's pressure on both of them. Like, you know, don't be afraid to come in here. The truck is not gonna fall on you. You come in here and you check your leaf springs. You could check your brakes here. Make sure all the hoses are not leaking. You could check for leaks anywhere in here. So while you're down here, always look around and make sure there's no rocks stuck in between the dualies too, because those could fly out. Mud flaps. Those prevent the rocks from flying out and hitting other trucks or cars on the highway. We'll check the lights in a little bit. Sorry. Again, check for tread. These are good. This one's brand new. Same thing, you check leaf springs, brakes, hoses. Make sure there's nothing leaking, no oil, no brake fluid, nothing leaking underneath it. Everything looks good. We go inside. Sorry. We go inside, turn this thing on, we'll check all the lights out. And then we'll check the transmission. Let me put the hood down so you could the lights.
So we're gonna do lights once he starts the vehicle. Okay. I check for lows. Low beam, high beam. They're on. Oh. Yep, those are on. High. We're gonna do right or left. Sorry. Then right. Okay. He's doing 4 waves. Those seem to be working good. We're gonna do the rear lights. Okay. Beacons are on. He's doing 4s. Then left. Then the right. Yep, then the right. Reverse. Yep, reverse. They seem to be working all right. And I do not see a license plate light. Does not seem to be out there. You have beacons up there on the top.
This doesn't have an arrow board, so we can't show
And it doesn't have an arrow board.
Now we're going to do some of the inside stuff real quick. We're going to check our gauges. Like she said, the check engine lights will come on, but we check our temperature gauges and all that stuff, make sure everything is good. The parking, this doesn't have a regular parking brake. It has this one here. And this one, you just put it in drive, and again the same thing, you let go of the brake and it doesn't go anywhere. And once you check that, you put it back in neutral and the truck is good. I'm gonna let this engine run a little bit so we could check the transmission fluid, but while I'm up here, I'm gonna check the seatbelt, make sure everything works. You give it a nice tug, didn't come off, seatbelt works. All our mirrors are good, so we check the mirrors. and we check for triangles. Let me get it from over here. We have our triangles right in here. Actually, it'll be better if I just show them this way. This box right here is our triangles. We have helmets because you know we need those. And beacons go off, mirrors work, windows work, everything in here works pretty well. Now we go back to do the transmission. Did you check the license plate light? It should. Always wipe it off first so you can get a good reading. There we go. It's on the cold side, so we still cold. We got it, maybe needs a little bit more, but on the cold side, so we're still good for now. And there goes that one right there. We close this back up. And I think that's pretty much it for this one. 302C. Thank you.